Today we see the game of India versus USA. This is the second last game of FIDE Olympiad. So it's around 10 and here are the pairing. I'm too late here but let's see what was the pairing. So first match is on board one is Gukesh versus Caruana, and the second match is Wesley Saw versus Praggnanandhaa, and third is Arjun Irigasi versus Dominic, and third is Aryan Lee versus Vidit Santosh Gujarati. So here all game are playing. So let's go for the Gukesh game. So is over 17 moves play here. So we go to the post move here. So Gukesh is from white. That's why he played d4, then knight f6, then c4, e c4, e6, g3, d5, bishop g2, knight c6, knight f3, rook b8, c cut d5, bishop goes to bishop b4 check, knight c3, e cut d5, bishop g5, h6, bishop cut f6, queen cut f6, double zero, bishop cut c3, b cut c3, double zero, knight d2, knight e7, e3, bishop e6, queen a4, a6, e4, c5, queen a3, b6, and the last move of this game was played by Gukesh is rook a b1. So let's see what is the position here. So there is not too much change here, but it's a little bit more chance of white here, a good position, and draw chances is 28, I think. So let's see the other moves here. So after this it's rook f8, then d cut c5, b cut c5, rook cut b8, rook cut b8, queen cut c5, rook goes to rook b2, e cut d5, rook cut d5, d cut e6, queen cut e6, a4, g6. So these are the moves here. Let's see what Gukesh play here. So after this move, I think Fabian don't play any move here. So let's go for the second match. And again, sorry for this advertisement. This is not done by me. It's an app fault. So second match is Praggnanandhaa versus Wesley. So this game was also so here is the overall move play. Here is 19. So let's go to see the first move here. So here Wesley is from white and Praggnanandhaa from black. So Wesley started with e4, then e5, then knight f3, then knight c6, bishop c4, bishop c5, double zero, knight f6, d3, d6, c3, a6, a4, bishop a7, knight d2, double zero, h3, bishop e6, b cut e6, f cut e6, b4, queen e8, rook a2, knight goes to knight h5, then knight c4, knight f4, b5, knight goes to knight b8, king h2, knight d7, g3, knight g6, b cut a6, b cut a6, king g2, d5, then knight d2, and then the last move of white. So let's see what is the position here. So this position is not too much for say that a good position. It's a good position for white, but not too much. It's a draw position. So after this, here the black play the moves like bishop c5, d4. Sorry, bishop goes to bishop d6, queen e2, c5, bishop c3, queen e7, d cut e5, knight cut e5, knight cut e5, bishop b cut e5, knight f3, rook f e8. So this position is not little too much for uh, anyone. So this is the game of Praggnanandhaa and Wesley. Now we see the game of third board. It's Arjun Irigasi versus Dominic Pierce. So let's see. Here is the overall moves play here is 21. So let's see the first move here. So white started with d4, then d5, c4, c6, knight f3, knight f6, knight c3, a6, c5, b6, c cut b6, knight d7, a3, queen cut b6, knight a4, queen c7, g3, e6, bishop f4, bishop d6, e3, a5, rook c6, double zero, queen c2, bishop b7, bishop d3, h6, double zero, rook f e8, rook f d1, e5, d cut e5, knight cut e5, knight goes to d4, knight cut d3, bishop cut d6, queen cut d6, rook cut d3, bishop a6, rook b3. This is the last move, and now we see the position here. Oh, this is the first game we see here that it's a proper or a good position for white. So here we see a plus draw sign where it's 0.73 or 81. I think it goes to plus minus of 1.13, I think. So it's a very good position for white here. So now let's see what the black do here. It's knight d7, knight b6, c c5. If we not play c5, I told this is now too much. So if play c5, knight get a8, rook at a8, knight goes to b5, queen b6, a4, c4. So it's a position of a draw, either a win for white. So this is good for Indian team that third word is on in hand. But let's see. Now we see the fourth board game of Aronian Levon versus Vidit Santosh Gujarati. So here the move is overall played here is 21 also. So let's see the first move up. So here Aronian is from white and Vidit from black. So let's start with the e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop c4, bishop c5, double zero, knight f6, d3, d6, c3, double zero, h3, bishop b6, a4, a5, rook e1, h6, bishop b3, then rook e8, knight d2, bishop e6, knight c4, bishop goes to a7, bishop e3, bishop cut e3, knight cut e3, and here is a d5, e cut d5, knight cut d5, knight cut d5, bishop cut d5, rook e3, then rook e6, knight goes to d2, rook g6, bishop cut d5, queen cut d5, queen f3, rook d8, knight c4. So is the last move from white. So let's see the position here. So this is a good position for black. Either it's a draw or a win position for black. So if we see the moves here, so here the exchange comes with queen cut f3, rook cut f3, rook goes to d5, king f1, rook e6, rook e3, rook e7, rook ae1, king f8. So this is a position of draw. So let's see what we see after this move. So here you see how with the same move what we see here, but I think with it choose a different move here is f5. So f5 is not too much impact on this game, but it's little bit same, but the chances of white or good position for white here. So exchange with queen d5, rook rook at d5. So I think it's come with the rook ae1, either rook d1. So after rook d1, rook f6, king f1, h5, goes to king e2, rook goes to rook f8, pawn push. So here are the moves what we see after this move. So let's see. So here we go to see again the Gukesh versus Fabiano Caruana match. So here you see that after the move of rook a b1, I think Caruana takes time, so that's why he not play any move here. So today's game of Chess Olympiad is the second last game of this tournament, and this match is or this round is more important for Indian team to win a gold because uh, currently India in a standing position of first rank and at the point of 17. After this, USA comes with 15 points, and after then Uzbekistan, Norway, and China comes. So this is important for India to win this game or win this round. So after this move of Wesley versus Praggnanandhaa, same move what we see in before here, it's knight f7, sorry f6, and rook goes to rook e1. So let's see the position here. It's not too effective, but it's good. So I think the first board of India versus USA match is about to good position for white at a good chance to win this game. And the second board of Praggnanandhaa, it's a draw, I think. Position what we see. The third of Arjun is a true dominated area where you see sometimes engines show that it's plus minus of 1 point something and little bit it's a good position for white. So after this we see the Vidit game. It's also I think a draw position. Look, it's a proper draw position I think. So let's see how they manage to win this game. So again, we see the game of India versus USA here. So here, Caruana moves his rook. What we seen before that it's a rook fe8. So it's not under no play here. And if we see Praggnanandhaa versus Wesley, let's see the moves. Uh, so also I think a chance to create was so Wesley, but Praggnanandhaa plays is a rook d8. So it's I think a position where not to tell that who wins, but let's see. So today's round is much more important for Indian fans or Indian chess team, because if he wins here, it's a big impact on final ranking on the last round of chess Olympiad. So it's good to see that two board games of um, Arjun game is a good position. I think it's a very good position from Arjun games. If you look with engine, but there's a chance of winning in 0.95 or 0.82 something. So it's a good thing for Arjun. And if we see the game of Vidit, the game is, I think it's a draw. So you see how it's a position where it's a draw, either a position. If anyone can get a mistake here, it's not good for that player. So I not say that Iranian do mistake or Vidit could take mistake. So it's important to see this game. So if you see the previous live stream, I think the previous game is a breaker for Indian team of winning. Uh, just like all the games are draw. So Uzbekistan is not too easy for India in previous round. And this round is a much important for Indian team, because if India by the chance lose this game, it's about on Uzbekistan. If he wins, it's a overall match for them, just like previous year, how India dominate from starting, and it's ending game of two games. Uzbekistan is amazing and win a gold in chess Olympiad. And you also see uh, what Kramnik do in uh, the match session, where he complained official complaint on FIDE to uh, on chess base India. So why I don't think, if the FIDE approved him, so why not he record? And at the point of Kramnik, he said that no cell phone is allowed. So it's also important. So if we see sometimes that the players see the cameras and many more things, but it's in the rule book of FIDE, so it's not a big problem. And I see everyone. I see today that controversy, because Previously, I not see this controversy at that time. I just do my live stream and just go to sleep. But when I see today, I don't think why Kramnik could do there. It's how I think a problem that Kramnik create that he said the FIDE is not allowed my smoking, electric smoking. So that's also impact on this. And now it's India. So and also we see that Kramnik only focus on Gukesh game. Why not he take on the others players game but only Gukesh game? And not only chase base India recorded that time. It's if we see the pictures at that time, we see that many more media's house that recorded with phones. So that controversy is just little bit, and good to see that chase base India to clarified at that time. It's allegation of Rami, but he defines and clarify that it's not illegal in this tournament. So it's amazing for them. And why not we support Chase India? Because I think he is one of the best streamer from India who represent India in a chess stream. So it's important for us to show them, and all the players know that Chess Plus India is there. So why? And last Communic said that I am not against the Indian fans. So it's what he think. I don't know. Just let's focus on this game. So Gukesh's game is not uh, moved by anyone here. So here the Praggnanandhaa game. So the position is good for white. But after we see the moves here, just like Queen C6, uh, D4, Knight goes to H5, King H2, Knight goes to F5, F6, King H2. So it's good for all, or I think it's a draw position again goes to. And this game is just like a top seated game because the rank 1 versus it's a rank 2, so it's a brutal game I think, because the top seated like Fabiano Caruana, so obviously Domiger and Aaron Levon. So you see all the player is 2700 plus, just like Indian team that also 2700 plus players are there. So here the Praggnanandhaa moves is move. He goes to Queen C6, what I think, and what we see early here. If you see Arjun game is, let's see this position here. So it's a amazing position for Arjun because his position is currently that so that it's a plus minus. So after this move, I think he goes to knight b6, just like what we see in this analysis. If goes to a4, then rook b4, knight cut b6, rook cut b6, bishop goes to c3, and knight rook cut c6. So it's a good position for black here, so white here. If we do and goes to knight b6, I think. So let's see what Arjun play here. If you listen any noise in my background, so sorry for that, because I am again outside of my home, or I'm on touring. That's why I my background voices or noises are much higher. So sorry for that, and I want to just to live stream. That's why I do. So now the Gukesh not the game is on a good position. So after the move of rook f8, Gukesh cut that pawn with the d cut c4, not c4, it's c5. Then here Caruana play the move of d4. So let's see what the position here said that. Whoa, it's a amazing position or amazing position for white here. I think after, let's see the move. This position is a little bit a good or bad both. But after this move, I think it's a plus minus sign. It's a plus minus of 1.21, 1.9, and it's 1.03 at last. It's a draw, I think, of 0.93. It's 0.73, and it's a good position for white. So it goes to rook at b6. Oh, sorry. It's rook at b6 and d cut c3. Then he goes to knight b3. Rook at, sorry, rook at b6, d cut b6. Bishop goes to cr4. Rook c1. Queen cut b6. Rook cut b6. So look at this position. It's a good position for white. I think it's a one pawn up, but at this point it's important, and it's a plus minus 1.31. So it's a good position for white. So Gukesh take advantage here if we see the move of rook at b6 here. So let's see what Gukesh play here. So he don't move any pieces here, but let's see the move of or the game of Praggnanandhaa here. Ho ho ho! It's also a good position for black. So what we see after Queen c6, he pushes a c4. So Whitley is on a good chance to lose here, to at the draw position. After this, it goes to rook f7. Then he cut it that pawn of d5. After this, it's a e cut d5. Then he goes to knight f1. So he don't go to knight g5, but he goes to with knight f1. So what he think, I don't understand. It's a position of 0.25. So it's the first time of this game that Praggnanandhaa takes lead. So let's see after this move. It's h6 comes here with knight h2, queen d7, queen c2, king h7, a5, c6. So it's again a position of draw. So let's see what after this move of Wesley takes it's a damage on him or not. So after this, let's go to see the Arjun game here. So let's see here what I talk about that. This is another game where Indian team chance to win this. So after knight b6, it's come with c5. It's important, and he do a move of so the only move is that knight cut to b8. So if we cut it this, 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 so nothing impact on this. So you cut this pawn, right, attack. So look at the white area or position. So it's depend on Arjun how he play here, because it's a good position here. If he lose this position, it's not good for him. So currently on the boards, Indian team is on a upward position. I think let's go to see the Vidit game here. So it's a position where it's a draw. It's a draw, or it's a Indian time. I think King F7, G4, E4. So I say that if someone want to see the in game here, it's a good opportunity for us that we see this pawn ending or rook versus knight game. So it's important to see this game. So let's see how this is impactful in the in game, because many players or many beginners or at the starting players who don't focus on in game, and that's why if you start with a good opening, it's good. If you play a middle game amazing, you're good, but if you not finish the game, it's not good. So in game is also important, because sometimes some player on a choke at that time, because he not to move the right move on that time, because of pawn ending is a much more important here. So Gukesh game is not in a play by Fabiano Caruana a move here, and Wesley game is just like same, where he moves knight h2 here, and Arjun do the same what we see. It's knight cut a8. So after this, I think it's rook cut a8. So if you see board one, I think Gukesh in a good position. If you see board two, it's a position where I think a draw or a winning chance for a black also here. So the first board, the second board is good for Indian team. Third board is also a good position for Indian team, and the Vidit game is a draw position. I think if anyone do any mistake here, they lose. So this game is also a great. So here the moves comes with white. So what Gukesh do here? I don't understand that he loses that position. I think it's a clear move of rook b6, rook at b6. It's a plus minus position. Started with here, but he not cut that pawn. Also, he just pushes that pawn with c4. So again, this position goes to a draw. What Cookies do here, I don't understand. but it's about to accuracy. So he comes with any plan here. So if I see here, it's a queen g5, and then knight b3, then bishop cut g4, rook fc1, rook cut b3, sorry, bishop cut b3, rook cut b3, uh, b cut c3, rook cut c5, rook cut b3, a cut b3, and now the position is good for white, or a draw. So I think here's Gukesh do a mistake, but let's see. Let's go for the Prague game. So again he goes to a position of a draw. So I think it's a middle game, so it's too early to say that it's a draw or loss or win. But currently the analysis say that it's a draw. So let's see the others game here. It's about Arjun, so that's the same move what we see um, early here. So let's look, it's a plus minus position. So there is a move of knight b5 is important to take a amazing lead here of position. But let's see what Arjun play. And if we see Vidit game, so it's a position where white in a good position, I think. So Aronian in a good position. So currently Aronian is in a good position from white. So will it do anything or win? So look how the game changes. We see early that all the boards of Indian team is on an amazing position, but currently it's a position where a draw position comes and a losing position comes. So that's what chess game so there, that any time you come back. So but it's a position where that anyone can come back. So currently is the middle game of all games here. So it's too early to say that who wins. So let's see here the moves for Prague here. So after the move of rook f d7, Wesley play here is a5. So what Prague play. So what both are doing? Queen goes to same, queen g5, and here comes with knight b3, but he comes with the rook. What is the importance of this move here? I don't understand. Look at this position. Gukesh, I think, do the move of rook fd1. So if we see this position, it again goes to a draw. So Gukesh loses the position where he can win. If you see the previous moves, look at this. Uh, New one who joined me, that you see that how Gukesh in a good position of plus minus 1.09 and 1.17, just like this. So it's a clear move of rook at b6, but he not do that. He just do c4 here. It's good, but it comes to the end of winning chances. But again, he do the move of rook d1, fd1. So it's a proper draw position. Again comes here. So after this, like this, d3 exchange position, exchange, clear. So and this time I think Caruana not loses this position. So if we see Arjun game, it's similar. I think Arjun play an amazing game here. Look at this position. It's a plus minus 50, plus minus 29. So it's a time that Arjun in a good position. So after this c4, and it's a rook c3. Then knight comes with knight e5. Then knight d4, queen f6, and then queen f5, queen d6, pawn push, rook b8, queen comes to queen c2, rook b4. So it's a hint for black here, but let's continue to see this. And if we see the Vidit game, so this position is in a good position for white, but a little bit more chance for white is here more, but it's too early to say that. Because anytime it's in game, so it's take time. So with it game, I think it's a position where anyone can uh, so now Gukesh moves his piece here with what what whoa, it just seemed like what in a game of VE. So he cutted b6, sorry, c5 pawn with the b cut c5. It's a position where white can push the f4. So now attacking side, and he attacked the bishop. Rook at b1, rook at b1. So now Gukesh try to uh, pressure on Caruana. So the same move what we see in analysis, and this is the current position. I think it's rook at b1 comes, but if Caruana do any other move, It's a very impactful for this game. So in Praggnanandhaa versus Wesley game, no one can move. So now. So it's a final. Look, it's come with c4, but he not do c4. He goes to g6, and look at this engine. What say is a plus minus 1.87. So it's a amazing position for Arjun. So if he continues with e4, d cut e4, and sorry, rook goes to rook e3, rook comes with rook b8, knight, rook d1, bishop cut b5, a cut b5, queen cut b5, rook cut e4. So it's a proper impactful time. So the exchange up with where the black is in a position of pawn up, but it's not to impact on there. So Arjun in a good position. What? E4 is here the best move, I think. Look at this. It's plus minus 2-9. What Arjun misses here? He goes to rook c3. Not impact on that much, but it's not good to see. I think it's about the accuracy, so that's why he do. So I think e4 comes, but it's take time. If we look Vidit came here, so it's not too much change here. Not moved by Gukesh or Caruana. So after this, Wesley moves a5, then black cutted that pawn cutted. So here the chances of white increases here. So it's like cat versus mouse. So where they dominate anytime. Uh, Welcome back. So let's go to see the Gukesh game here. So it's the same move what we see. So after this move, he goes to f5. After this move, it's a queen e2 for attacking the knight, and he do f cut e6, then queen cut d2. This position is not uh, good. So after this, I think it's a e cut f7 check, king cut f7, queen cut c6. He goes to back there, here, here, and it's a position, the position of a draw, but chances of white is more here. So let's see about the Prague game. So. Prague loses that position. He goes to queen d7 simply, but what he do? He do rook f d7. Whoa. Then it's a draw position. Then a5. So he cutted the pawn, he cutted the pawn, and this. So now turning positions. And again he not do to cut. It's a what Prague do here? Let's go to see Arjun game. So it's a game where we can see this. So it's a chance here to a win comes from first from Indian team. Let's go to see this game. So this game also a draw position. So let's think if Kridit and Arayan game is draw, Arjun can win, and if Wesley can win, it's a proper game. And if I think Gukesh or Fabiano game is draw, so it's a draw for Indian versus USA, and this is much impact on the final standing of after round 10. So it's important to India to win this game to clarify that he goes for a gold. So Gukesh do various move here. So same what we see. So it's nothing change here. So it's a draw or a position where you guys in a good position. But what we see, Whistly game is much bad for Prague News. But because look at this, it's a plus minus game. I think that's not good. But we wait for the final. Let's see Arjun game here, and Arjun in also a good position. So if we see the analyze, there is nothing much. So Arjun gives India a first win, I think, in this game between India versus USA. So with the Tanarian game, I think it's a draw. So Gukesh's game is much important here again, because the sequences says that uh, again the final results want a Gukesh versus Fabiano Caruana match. So let's see this game at this ending position. I think Gukesh come back with a good moves, but after this, it's a position of d2. Bishop goes to bishop g4, knight d, sorry, rook d8, queen cut a7, it's queen, rook cut d1. How here can I like not win? Mm, so let's see the Wesley game. So it's a proper attack. It's a no chance, I think. Look, so plus minus 2.5. So I think Praggnanandhaa loses because he is the position where it's a 4 versus 5 pawn, but it's a passer, I think, at the point of a6. So there's a no chance of draw here. If we hear, so if we do any wrong thing, so then nothing we help. If we see Arjun game here, so Arjun loses, not loses, we're in a position where so it also take time. If we see with this game, it's a proper draw. Either it's a good position for white. But nothing changed here. So I think the results are like this is a draw between Vidit versus Iranian. So Wesley beats Praggnanandhaa and Arjun beats Dominic. So it's about 1.5 and 1.5, and the last result is depend upon Caruana versus Gukesh, where if they draw, it's a proper draw between India versus USA. If he not draw at that time, so it's a final get the result, and that's helped India to overcome a great position to win a gold medal in a chess Olympiad. So the case game is now an important game here. Position is good for the case. If he continues like this is amazing. So just put uh, So the here the moves comes that Gukesh takes a amazing lead here unexpectedly. Look at this. It's a plus minus 1.84. So here it's a mistake by I think Caruana. He not to knight g6. He goes to queen g6, and now it's a move of rook f4 comes. If rook is not clear this is gonna be a damage for Gukesh here. If continues here, it's a queen, and here a queen cut d1, then this, and then this, like this stuff. So no one can stop here. Look at this. So it's a time for Gukesh to come back. So there, if Gukesh win, it's crazy because Wesley game is a proper win. Nothing can change here. If we go for Arjun game, so it's also a position where Arjun can defeat a Dominic where leaner, and I think this is good. So if this happens, I think India in a amazing lead. So here you see how Arjun can beat Dominic. So it's not too much for Arjun here. So now Dominic do another mistake here. It's a pawn push. So Arjun in a good position. He win. He definitely win this match. If we see this, nothing change. We will draw. So the case game is a big game, I think, because he's so Slightly amazing game here. So here the position is at 2.46. So this is a chance for Gukesh to beat world number 2 Fabiana Caruana. Because look at this position where the Gukesh is and a good position, but it's a draw. But now he come back again, and that is a best time for Gukesh match where he can win. If Gukesh and Arjun can win and Vedic goes to a draw, this is a proper win for India, because I think Prague game is not a type where Prague can win, because here the chance of Prague is to lose here, that it's plus minus. So I think Prague wait, because if anyone can lose at that time, if we play a team match, it's impact on other player also. So it's good to see that Prague wait for the winning of any player of his teammate. So it's good. So now Gukesh in a good position. Please, Gukesh, don't lose any extra thing do here. Just do a little bit attack at that time. So see, just it's a plus 2.76. So it's now clear that Gukesh in the best position now. Best position not. It's a great. Just pawn take. Rook goes to rook b7, and if he goes to this, just look, exchange is obvious. Pawn push, knight, rook, knight, check. Goes for this, this, uh, this, 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 check, check. So it's a good position. So if case not lose from here. So now the case accuracy is important, and it's clear that it's in a good position by Gukesh. So now just same move, and what he do? So it's a pro chance for Gukesh to exchange the queen and takes lead from here. So this time Gukesh in a top form. I think it's a time pressure, but it's not too much for teach GMs here. So Wesley match is clear win here, because the attacking of Wesley is too high. It's plus minus 7.94, so it's clear win for white. Nothing can he do here. So it's not good for India. If we see Arjun game here, it's also a position where India can win. So just take time here. Pawn goes. So it's good to see Arjun to win this game. So Aerodine game is a proper draw. So I think we did not try to do any extra thing. He just know that it's a draw position. So it's to just like what he do at this position. If we did can see other two game of Arjun and uh, I think Gukesh. So he is clear in mind that he can draw this position, but he wait for a draw. Sorry, not a draw. The result of Gukesh and Arjun, because Prague is clearly loses the game. So nothing can Prague do at this position. If I show you that in the analysis, look at this. It's plus 856.21. So you do nothing here. So it's a clear win for, look how you see. Yes. This is why I tell you that you see the GM's game analyze at that time. Look at this. You in a in game. You have a knight versus knight bishop versus rook and knight. Both have say one. Sorry, white get one pawn up. It's good, but look at this is a connected pawn. So this is a much important in last game. If you have connected pawn, it's created an amazing impact on in game. And you see a black one is on c7, a5, e5. So it's easy to cut that pawn, because if you do that, it's take some piece to support to save there. So at that time other pieces cut another pawns. So but in the connected pawn you can know how to manage at that time, because you just support with your pawn. So it's not time or uh, and the move of extra move taking for supporting the pawn. So that's why it's important in game. So you learn from this game also. Yes, Praggnanandhaa lose, but it's lose. So what not we do at this time, but we learn from this game. So learning is never ends. So it's clear, and I think I say or that Prague give resign to so obviously, because it's just blink and that the game is out here from this area. So that's why I clearly said that the first match that result come is that the Prague loses the game with so Wesley. So it's clear that Wesley win and the USA leads with 1 point. So now the game of Gukesh and Arjun is important, and that's why not too much, but Gukesh and Arjun in a good position. So Arjun is too much in good position, but if he can do any wrong thing, it's take a serious for Indian team. And if we goes for Gukesh versus Caruana, so it's a position where Gukesh I think not lose a draw because it is a two pawn up, and it's a similar but it's a white bishop, so it's a amazing at the end game. So if you see this, look at this, it's clear to win this game. So Gukesh in a good position here. So I think yes, Prague lose, but Indian team not lose here. And the Vidit game, with it. So Vidit game is also a time taking. I think it's both not so their impact on this game that who can win here because it's a proper draw, and if anyone can do any extra thing, it's a mistake or blunder for them. So just look, nothing happened because it's similar. It's a knight versus rook. Sorry, knight rook versus knight rook, and the same pawn. So it's clear to it's a draw if anyone not going mistake here. So it's a good chance to India to win this game. So yes, mostly win, but at the full time, I think India can win. So just wait. I saw you some moves here. Look, is this okay? Just like this. It's a good case game. Check. Pawn goes for there. Check. Bishop here. King. That pawn is easily cut. So that's why you're attacking from this side to try to pressurize on that position. And now he cut that pawn. So it's ends from here. So I think bishop f7 is a good move here. So the same move. Queen comes to c3. So it takes time, but not too much. I think it's a 10 to 15 minute to end this game. So both try to do this, but nothing helps. So look, there is a position of India to take lead here. That I tell you that Wesley so is win is the match with Praggnanandhaa where Praggnanandhaa lose. So that's why USA currently leading the board with 1-0, where the matches who left here is not in the terms of USA team, because you look the Gukesh game and the Fabiano Gukesh with Fabiano game is it a proper loss for Caruana, because here you see that it's a plus minus position. So if you see here, Gukesh can win because nothing can here Fabiano do, because here is a 2 pawn up and it's a 9 bishop versus knight rook, and there is a white square white square bishop here, and that's amazing for white also. And if here the exchange of rooks, its impact on uh, black also. So it's take time for this, but the answer is clear that Gukesh can win this match with Fabiano Caruana, and he beats world number two. The result comes in into 15 minutes. But if you see Arjun game was also an impactful game where Arjun started with an amazing opening, and middle game he surpasses Dominic Reyes, and that's why he's currently in the position of a winning, where he do just move like this he not want to currently to exchange, but to finish this position with this, and after this there are no chances of winning for black, because rook in game is a nightmare for anyone. And this take times more than Gukesh game, but it's clear that Arjun can win from here. If he do to try a draw here, it's a mistake, not it's a blunder for Indian team. Look, nothing happened. Just see, nothing happened. It's a plus minus 10.0. So this is the position of Iranian Levon and Vidit Santosh Gujarati. So you see here that the position here is a proper draw. So that's why I say that India leads with current timeline, where two games in the hand of Indian team, and one game is a Vidit who at the position of a draw. So he pushes that point, and that's clear. Here comes. So no one want to lose here. So that's why it's a draw position. Look what happened here. Just nothing. What happened here? So it's not a position where anyone can win. If anyone not do any mistake, so it's clear that Gukesh came in a hand of. So the result is there. So, so the Gukesh beat world number two Fabiano Caruana in current match of 45th FIDE Olympiad of India versus USA, and now India and USA at the point of 1-1 equal because Gukesh beat uh, Gukesh beat Fabiano Caruana. I again said Gukesh beat Fabiano Caruana. So it's a great for Indian team. So welcome back, and I say that again that the Gukesh and Fabiano Caruana game is over, and it's clear that Gukesh wins that game against Fabiano Caruana, and I again said Gukesh wins his match with Fabiano Caruana, and now India is currently equal with USA, where first game of Prague is lose by Prague, and that's why USA leads with 1 point. And now Gukesh beat Fabiano, so it's 1-1, and now Arjun in a position to beat Dominic Reyes. You see here from this, that's why I clearly said that it's a position where India dominate here, and I think. This position take time because it's not too easy for anyone to do this. So I think not any wrong move, but it's take time. And the last game of Iranian is a proper draw position where you see nothing happen here, but a chance for Iranian here, that is a position of 0.21, 0.1. So that's not a position where you say that it's a not a draw. It's a take time, but it's a end game, so anyone can mistake here. There is chance of winning of anyone, so please wait for this final result. So it's not easy for Vidit also to win this game, so just focus, and let's see who wins here, and who wins the India versus USA match. uh, so that's why just we focus on Arjun game here now. Now we focus on the Vidit Santos, sorry, with this Gujarati and Iranian game here, and it's a clear draw. Either if we did not take a mistake here, because it's a in game, so it's take time to finish this. But if anyone can do any wrong here, it's just bad for any team. Nothing can. This is the proper draw. What you do. So it's a draw. But Arjun. So currently, Arjun is the most important game here from India versus USA. If Arjun win here, India lead with 2-1 because the previous games of this match is that first game of Sovisley and Prague is a loss for India that Sovisley beats Praggnanandhaa, and that's why USA leads at that time. But Gukesh is Gukesh, and Gukesh beats world number two, and now India is currently with equal points with USA, and it's the last or two games left where Vidit Santosh Gurachi match is a draw, I think, because they properly draw same thing. But Arjun match is a position where it's a draw, never here, because look at this position. It's a proper winning position for white. But if anyone can do here is a wrong move, it's take biggest upset for any team. Uh, and you see, look at this position. Nothing happened here. It's gonna be a rook ending game, and if rook at this position, it's a nightmare for any player. So it's clear that if Arjun wins here, it's India wins this match against USA, and I think it's a great chance for India to win gold. If India wins here, India currently at 17 points, where Uzbekistan at the point of 16, I think. So If India wins here, it's 19 point, and if Uzbekistan wins, it's gonna be 18 points. It's clear that the last game is the most important. Where if India loses, it's a loss for India, but if India wins, it's clearly a gold for Indian team. And but Uzbekistan loses, it's clear that India wins a gold because currently at this position, I think USA is a more point than Uzbekistan because USA is currently on 15 point. So this match is clearly defining who is the gold medalist in chess Olympiad. So if India wins here, I think this is a clear that India takes a chess Olympiad gold medal here. So now you see that India is in a good position to win this tournament or win against USA, because currently is Dominic is again take up a blunder, I think, at this position. So let's go to check the Vidit match. So Vidit, and it's waiting, I think, for conclusion of the way the match continue with Arjun and Dominic. So if it's Arjun win, Arjun not to do a draw, he try to win that match, and it's good to see that the position also is a good position for white. If here white, sorry, black do any mistake, uh, 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 white wins here. But you know it's engine, so engine always show you that white in a good position. Why not? Why I don't understand. But when you see the first move, I show you. Look, if you do this, look, 0.029, simple, plus minus 0.29, yeah, something like that. So it's clear that engine always take that time, but it's not good thing. So it's draw. So with it, then Avenue or 11 game is, I think, it's a draw. But Arjun game. So Arjun game is a clear win for Arjun, but it's take time because it's a in game. So we wait for that. And if India wins, there is a clear chance, or it's clear to that India goes for a gold. And I think if Uzbekistan or China, anyone can lose here, then I think India goes for a win, for a gold at round 9 clearly. So round 10. So it's important to India to win this game. Wait, I saw you this that India has the current is match point is 17. If India wins here is 19, USA 15. If Uzbekistan wins it's 19, 50, 17. China wins it's 17. So there is only these teams who affected that. But if Uzbekistan or China wins either, but India get a OSP is a 3-2-2 and board points is more than these two. So it's a very much impact of this India versus USA game, and that's why it's clear that if India beats here USA, it's a pure chance to India to at a win at chess Olympiad. So if you wait, I can show you the game. Sorry, the match of which team play with which. So please wait, don't go anywhere. it's clear. So it's clear that India goes for a gold because India versus USA is in a currently match, and if you saw in this game, at if India beats USA, it goes to 19 point, and the second match what we talk about is Uzbekistan and China. And Uzbekistan and China game is also a match where a team decided to first, second, or first. So if there is a cross here, USA beats, then 15, Uzbekistan win 17, yeah, or China wins 17. So there is only two team. There is only one team, either India, that achieve uh, the 19 points. But it's not easy for India. That India also has a chance if he wins the last match, because Indian team is an amazing tournament for this. So it's clear that it's the 45th PDHS Olympiad win by India after this round. It's clear that for those who waiting for the result, I show you that it's a clear win for India by Arjun beat Dominic is here, because if India beats here USA, it's a clear chance, not a chance, it's clear a statement for Indian team to win a gold or win this 45th FIDE chess Olympiad. So it's now important for Indian team to beat USA here, and because Uzbekistan and China match ongoing, and if that match is draw, it's clear at that after round 10 India wins that tournament. If anyone can wins at Uzbekistan and China, it's that 17 point holder, and the last match depends on India's lose for Uzbekistan or China. But India either draw or win that match, it's clearly win for that. Because you look at this, India get a match point of 17, USA 15, Uzbekistan 15, China 15. And there is a match between top four player, top four team. So if here USA lose, he only on 15. If China or Uzbekistan, either China wins then 17, Uzbekistan wins 17, either Uzbekistan loses their 15, then China loses its 15. So only one team who comes out with 17 match point. Either India on match point of 17, now after round 10, he goes to 19. So at this time, there is only one team who comes with 17 points. So if India loses the last game, there is no chance. But if loses, then the chance of two teams, Uzbekistan or China, increases there, either he win and 19 point match point, so he matches with the match point of Indian team. So but it's impactful on the OSP and board points. Currently the board points is 29. So if he do 31.5, either he wins with USA, because 2.5 and 1.5 is current showing that India beat USA. But if Uzbekistan or China, one of the both team beats either, I don't think China defeat easily or defeated by Uzbekistan easily. So please wait. I saw you also India versus China game. So here the great news comes that Aronin Levon versus Videsh Santos Gujarati is a draw. And again, this is a final time for USA and India match where India at a time where uh, so let's see the game of China. It's clear for us to who wins this tournament. So currently, we is in a high for Northern to win this game. So China is lead stakes here, and if we see the Bangui match, who wins here is that Bangui lose here. So the chances of China and Uzbekistan is draw. And I tell you again, Arjun, Vidit draw with uh, Iranian 11, and that's why currently USA and India teams share a point of 1.5 and 1.5. And now the games depend on Arjun, where Arjun leading the table or leading the position here. And you see this that it's a 3 versus 2 pawn where there is exchange of by rook, and you know that this time rook is a nightmare for any opponent or any GMs at the ending in game. That's why I show you why this position is very much up for Arjun. You look, I show you some moves why India Arjun beat here. You see is a plus minus 3.3, so it's obvious to see there is a knight that goes to d8, pawn cut, knight comes to uh, uh, e6, then rook again comes here, so he goes for this, 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 and it's take amazing position here. So again, I see you. If you play at the ending, you remember that rook is a power. So if here our if rook takes that f7 pawn, so it's easy also for that white, because at the last moment black much, or it's important for them that he gives knight, and in exchange at the time it's a rook in game where rook checkmate continues. So let's go for Indian team that India beats USA at this time, because Arjun leading this board, or Arjun can win against Dominic Reyes, because the first match of India versus USA is so Wesley versus Praggnanandhaa, and that's a sad for Indian team that Praggnanandhaa loses that game. But Gukesh is Gukesh, and he again come back and give India another chance to win this against USA, and he beats Gukesh, beats Fabiano Caruana. So, and after this, with it takes time, but at the end, it's a draw position. That's why both agree with that, and it's a draw. And now it's a last game of India versus USA, where Arjun at the point of winning. So it's amazing for Indian team that India beats USA at the current position. It just wait for the final result where Arjun beat Demreges, but the position simply said that here uh, uh, White can win. So we wait for the final result. And if you wait, I show you the China versus Uzbekistan match. I want that they draw or not. If they draw, that's clear. That's clear that India wins the Chess Olympiad 2024. If we see the we in another big game, we wins here, and if we see Wangyu game, here is a Wangyu lose. So here the chances of India is to take a championship after round 10. To It's a great opportunity for India to win. And now I wait for just the result of India to win this match because it's not too much time. I think it's only this. So please, Dominic, just do easily, and India beat. You also need that you not win from here because it's urgent. So nothing happened here. So after this, I show you the final result of this Arjun versus this game. So it's a clear chance of India that India beats here. I think it's just little much time for the clarification of result. That Arjun, look at this position. It's a proper win provide, and if you know that the first game of Indian team where Prag loses, so it's sad. But Gukesh gonna be crazy and he gonna be come back with beating the world number two. So it's crazy for that. And with it draw and Arjun just look there the ends never it's look same. So it's clear. It's properly clear. You look here the end. Nothing can happen here. It's a made in 14. You look here, if you see. So Dominic's try. I don't think Dominic's try. So just give it, Dominic. It's end. And now the dream of USA team to beat India and wins the gold. That's not happened here. So look at this position. India beat USA. India beat USA in chess Olympiad 2024, and it's gonna be a fine. I think it's a after round 10. It's clear that India taking the championship after round 10, because China versus Uzbekistan match is not clear who wins, because it's a chance to a draw there. If they draw, it's clear that India wins that tournament after round 10. So this is clear that India beats. And now look at this. Arjun Erigesi beats Dominic Hughes, and it's clear for India to win this match against USA, and it's a 2.5 and 1.5 to India beats USA in chess Olympiad. It's amazing for Indian chess team, where you see the first match between Wisliso and Praggnanandhaa, where Prag lose so sad, but Gukesh crazy moment where he come back again and beats world number 2 Fabiano Caruana, and after this we withdraw that game with Ionian 11, and now this is Arjun beat Demigris, and now it's clear that India beats USA in round number 10, and I think this is a final position where after round 10 it's clear that India goes for a gold. I think it's clear because the match between Uzbekistan and China is taking, I think, a draw. If not taking draw, it's also a position where India wins this chess Olympiad tournament at the after the standing position of round 10. So it's a great news, or a great celebration for Indian team here, and just support Indian teams here, and India gonna be a champion of uh, chess Olympiad 2024 if Uzbekistan and China game is draw. Please wait, I confirm that what is the result of Uzbekistan and China. So I confirm that the result of Uzbekistan and China is that China beats Uzbekistan, and now the only one who can achieve the position of India match point, either India not loses his match against the last game of round 11 of chess Olympiad, because if India beats or draw, it's clear that India become a champion. Or I think the current position where the board points say that China is on 24, and that's why he increases with 26.5. So if China beats anyone with 4 point, he never beat India. So it's clear that India become a champion here of chess Olympiad. Either China win or lose, nothing happen for him, and it's clear. And again I said India becomes champion of chess Olympiad after round 10. So it's great that he wins a single round that he not is playing, but it's clear that after round 10 India is become a champion of chess Olympiad 2024. So that's it for live current live today's live stream. Now we see the tomorrow where the last game of chess Olympiad, where it's just a game for a consultant game where India beat or lose, nothing happened because India have a much more point match point and also board point. So China has never chance to beat India, and that's clear that India wins the chess Olympiad after round 10. So it's a great to see that India at this moment. So now we meet tomorrow. So thank you for today live stream, and now goodbye and good night.